What is Homegrown? Homegrown is an Antiguan dancehall EP with songs that I've produced or co-produced with other Antiguan dancehall producers, or other Antiguan producers rather. It also features Antiguan dancehall artists: Nico, Melody Kid, Jeb Normal, Angie Blacks, Tainova, Moolah Million, the whole works. Why is it named Homegrown? I got the name Homegrown because I wanted it to be understood that everything was from our home. Everything was all based from the 268. The engineering, big ups to TBG Music. The whole sonic of this project and the whole sound of this project is all because of TBG Music. He worked on this tirelessly and made it what it is today. It was recorded all here in the 268 at studios. Again, in the 268, it's all Antiguan artists. It was a collaborative effort between other producers here based in the 268. And again, it's from our home, so that's why I focused on that name, Homegrown. What inspired me to pioneer this project? Well, after placing second in the Red Bull freestyle competition, the Caribbean finals, I decided that I wanted to get more in depth with producing my own sound as a DJ. In doing that, I started dabbling in production a lot more. Then I started making my own music. While making my own music, I started reaching out to popular artists in that field, and the responses were, let's just say, not the best. Even reached out to some artists across some countries. I'm not gonna signify which ones, but in doing so, maybe like a week or two later, the two artists that I reached out to died, and that was a lot to take in. And then just being ignored from other persons. So I said to myself, you know what? I've been to countries like St. Kitts, St. Vincent, Barbados, and all these countries are pushing their local dancehall scene and they're getting their respect in that field. I'm like, why can't we have that here? And he said, you know what? I'm gonna build something, but I don't want it to just be me. I want to show that there's so much talent here, and there's so many different sounds that people can appreciate right here in the 268. And that was the reason for collaborating with other producers as well, going into Homegrown. Where can it be purchased? It can be purchased on all streaming platforms: Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music. It's only $10 US. We do definitely appreciate the support, even if you don't purchase it online. Streaming it helps, sharing it helps, downloading it helps. Give these guys the support that they need, just like you would support any other of your favorite mainstream artists. What are my expectations for the impact of Homegrown? Homegrown is supposed to be making noise all across the country, to the point where we're making so much noise that we disturb the neighbors. The neighbors hear us, and now the neighbors are reaching out to us. That's my expectations for Homegrown. Homegrown is more or less the introduction of showing the world that, yo, there is talent. And wow, yo, these Antiguan songs are, you know what I mean? And people start really reaching out to us the same way how we would want to reach out to other artists across the region. Homegrown is supposed to show even promoters, and show promoters that, yo, nah, I really need to have this artist on my show because he is really a talent. Nah, he really should be performing, or whatever the case is. And that's really my expectation for Homegrown.